Hello friends. Now in this video we are going to discuss language that were accepted by a Turing machine. In my last video, as we already discussed about the basic model of a Turing machine, how we can represent a Turing machine. So now we are going to discuss what are the language that are accepted by a Turing machine or how we construct a Turing machine for a particular language with the help of some example. Okay. As we know that Turing machine accept all the language even though they are recursively enumerable. Recursively means repeating the same set of rules any number of times, and enumerable means a list of elements. So they can the Turing machine, they accept all the languages. Turing machine also accept the computation functions like addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, power function and many more. Now we are going to discuss one example that how we construct a Turing machine for a particular language. So I am taking one of the simplest example. That example says that we have to construct a Turing machine which accept the language of ABA over sigma is equals to A comma B. So in my previous video we are already designed a finite machine for this type of string. Now we are taking the same string and construct a Turing machine for that type of language. So we will assume that an input tape contain the string ABA. So as we know that the first component of a Turing machine is input tape. So we take our input tape like this, okay, and we place this input string in each cell like ABA, and for the empty cell we take the blank character which will be denoted by delta. Okay. Now the tape head will read out the sequence up to the delta character, and if the tape head is read out ABA string, then the Turing machine will halt after reading delta. So now we will see how the Turing machine work. Initially we are having state Q0, okay, and the head pointer is point to the first string, that is A. Okay. So initially the state is Q0 and the head pointer is at first symbol, that is A, or first input string, that is A. Now the move that we are having is defined by transition function del. As we know that the transition function can be denoted as, this is the present state, present input symbol, it goes to the new state, and it may or may not change the input symbol. So we will represent this move like this. Suppose initially we are having Q0 state, okay, the input, or you can say the tape head is point at A, so it will give to a new state, that is Q1, and this small a is replaced by capital A, and this tape head is moved to the right side. So we will represent it by like this. So this Q0 is the initial state, tape head is pointing to A, so we will represent this, and then it gives to a new state. This small a is replaced by capital A, and the pointer is moved to the right side. So now the tape head will be represented like this. So this A will be replaced by capital A. This B will remain as it is, A and del, and the tape head is now pointing to B. Okay. Now the next move is now we are having on the Q1 state the input tape head pointing to input string B. So this is a new state. This is a new string. So it move to the new state, that is Q2. Now this small b is replaced by capital B, and now we are moving right to the input tape. Okay, so the input tape, the current position of the input tape will be represented as A will remain as it is. Now this small b is replaced by capital B. This small a will remain as it is, and the delta, and the input head or tape head is pointing to small a. Okay. Now we are on which state? We are on state Q2. So the move is we are on Q2 state. Input string is A. So this will give a new state, that is Q3. This small a is replaced by capital A, and then we move right to the input tape. Okay. So now the input tape, the current position of the input tape is like this. This is A, capital B, capital A, and D. Now move is, right now we are on the Q3 state. So state is Q3 and the input tape head is at delta. So as we know that if we are on the delta, okay, this means, what does it mean? This means that we already contain, or we already consider the input string that is given, and this means, so it will move to the next state Q4. Okay, this delta remain as delta and delta remain as it is. So it will give to the Q4, which is and this Q4 is the halt state. Okay, so this Q4 is a halt state, and halt state is always an accept state for any Turing machine. So this is how we construct the Turing machine one by one in step-by-step procedure, and with the all step will contain some move. Now we construct this Turing machine with the help of a transition table, or we represent this Turing machine with the help of a transition table. So see here, we are having Q0 state, Q1 state, Q2 state, Q3 state, and Q4 state. So in the transition table, we take Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. Okay, and the input string is A, B, or del. Okay, now see, the first move is Q0 and A. It will give to Q1 A R. So Q0 on Q0 and A from this position. So if I am on Q0 state and read the input string small a, so it will give Q1 comma A comma R. Okay. Now the next move is, if I am on Q1 state and reading B input, so it will give Q2 state, capital B, and R. Okay. Now the next movement is, we are on Q2 state and reading small a input, means like here. So it will give Q3, A, and R. Okay. Next move is Q3 and delta. So Q3 and delta. So we are on Q4 state and delta, and will remain in the same state. We will represent it by S here. Okay. And after this, where Q4 is the halt state, so this means that the halt state is always an acceptable state for any Turing machine. So we will represent it like this. So this is the transition table for this particular example. Now, if we have to design the transition diagram for this particular example, so how we construct the transition diagram? So the transition diagram for this particular example, we will represent it by, initially we are on the Q0 state. Okay, so Q0 is the initial state. Okay, see here, the movement is on Q0 with small a input, it will move to Q1 state, and this small a is replaced by capital A, and we move right to the input state. So we represent it by like this. So small a, capital A, and right it from Q0 state we were moving to the Q1 state. Okay. Next movement is on Q1 B input, it will move to Q2 BR. So we will take it as small b, capital B, and R, and it moved to Q2 state. Okay. Now on Q2 state with small a input we are moving to Q3 AR. So it gives Q3 and the input is small a, capital A, and R. Then on Q3 we are having delta, that is the empty character, and it moves to Q4 state. So we are taking another state, that is Q4, and here we are having del, and all on the same state, where Q4 is the halt state. So this is how we design the transition diagram as well as the transition table, and we construct the Turing machine for this particular example. Okay, in my next video, I am taking some difficult problems for the language which are accepted by Turing machine, and discuss how we construct a Turing machine for those type of language. So keep watching our video. Thank you so much.